Hello and welcome back to the Entrepreneur's Anchor. I'm your host, Naveen Kumar Selvaraj. Now, last week, we talked about finding dignity in the small daily wins. Today, I want to talk about how we handle the big wins. How do we, as integrated entrepreneurs, relate to success, money, and fortune? Uh, Earlier, we discussed the sword of Damocles in episode 2, which talks about the unavoidable risk that hangs over success, the penalty of growth, that is. Today, I want to propose a philosophy that is a direct response to that sword. It's the path of the stealth millionaire. Yes, the stealth millionaire philosophy is a way to choose not to sit under the most glittering and therefore most dangerous sword. I have a personal philosophy that I try to live by, and I keep a physical reminder of it. Now, I keep a Tissot watch inside a Seiko box. Yes. Now, what does this mean? The Tissot is a beautiful Swiss made, high quality timepiece. It represents intrinsic value. It's the real deal. It's the well built business, the strong character, the actual tangible worth, if I may put it. Now, the Seco box is a humble, everyday, functional box. It's not flashy. It doesn't scream I'm expensive. It just is bulletproof reliability. It represents humility. The stealth millionaire philosophy is exactly this. Focus 100% of your energy on building the Tissot and 0% of your energy on polishing the box. The world is full of people running around in flashy empty boxes. Yes, especially on social media. Yep, they have the hustle brand, the millionaire bio, but inside there could be no Tissot. A stealth millionaire is the exact opposite. They are the value themselves. They don't need to boast. Their success is quiet, confident, and importantly, real. Yes, they are strengthening their strength, not just enjoying the banquet. Yeah. This philosophy isn't just a personal quirk, it's rooted in a deep, ancient spiritual truth. This great philosopher, Adi Shankaracharya, said, everything you boast of, beauty, family, fortune, is just a loan from time. Repay it with wisdom and return to the eternal. Yes, I let that sit with you for a bit. This quote is the why behind the stealth millionaire. Think about that. Everything we have, our health, our relationships, our money, it's not ours. It's a loan from time. We're just stewards. We are temporary caretakers of these gifts, custodians maybe. And this loan has a repayment plan. We must repay it with wisdom. When you see your fortune this way, it changes everything. Now, a typical boaster sees their fortune as their property. They identify with it. It's who they are. And so they are terrified of losing it, terrified of that sword. A stealth millionaire sees their fortune as a stewardship. It's what they manage. They are grateful for it, but they don't identify with it. They know it's a loan. So, how do they repay it with wisdom? Simply by not boasting, by being humble, just like the Seco box, by using that fortune to create more value, to serve their purpose, to help their family, to return to the eternal by investing in the things that are not temporary. They are free from the need to be seen as wealthy because they are too busy using their wealth with wisdom. This week, I want you to look at your own fortune, whatever that means to you. It could be your money, your skills, your network, or your knowledge. And I want you to conduct a wisdom audit. Ask yourself one question. Am I boasting or am I repaying? Am I using this gift to show off, polishing the box? Or Am I using this gift with wisdom to create more value, to serve my purpose, to help others? Yes. Maybe you're boasting about your knowledge in meetings instead of repaying it by mentoring a junior employee. Maybe you're boasting about a recent win instead of repaying it by quietly reinvesting that profit into making your product better for your customers. You don't have to change everything at once. Just notice. The goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to shift day by day from a boaster to a repayer, from a flashy box to a hidden jewel. That is the path of the integrated entrepreneur. Frankly speaking, my friends, the world has enough flashy boxes. You don't need to be a part of that majority. Be the intrinsic value, be the jewel. If this philosophy relates to you, please hit that follow or subscribe button. And of course, if you want to see how I've applied this, how I've stripped away the noise and built my own jewel, I invite you to visit my newly launched website, naveenkumaras.com. Link in the description of this podcast or wherever you're listening to. I've consolidated my journey on this site from doing engineering and commissioning as a service to my personal mentoring services. You can also try out my Wisdom AI tool that helps you, let's say, repay your loan of success with wisdom on the world's great ancient texts. Go to naveenkumaras.com today to explore. Until then, stay grounded and repay your loans with wisdom. See you next time.